Amara loved like someone who had waited her whole life to do so. When King chose her, it felt like destiny finally remembered her name. He pursued her boldly, surprise visits, late-night phone calls, laughter that lingered long after he left. He made her feel safe, seen, wanted. Their love was warm and public, the kind people noticed and envied. Marriage with King was bliss. He spoiled her in small ways, tucking money into her purse, brushing her hair at night, whispering dreams of children who would carry her smile. For the first time, Amara believed happiness could last. Then King died. One moment he was laughing beside her, the next he was gone. The house that once echoed with love became cold and accusing. At the funeral, Amara noticed the way his family stared at her, not with sympathy, but suspicion. Her mourning barely ended before the elders called her in. "You will marry Obinna," they said. "It is tradition." She wanted to refuse. She wanted to run. But grief makes people pliable. Obinna was different, or so he seemed. He sat with her when she cried. He defended her when accusations began to murmur. He told her gently, "You're still young. You deserve warmth again." He brought her food secretly when she forgot to eat. He touched her hands carefully, respectfully. He wooed her slowly, intentionally. He spoke of love, protection, and starting over. He promised to shield her from his family's harshness. Lonely and aching, Amara let herself believe him. She let herself fall. Their marriage began quietly, but tenderly. Obinna knew how to make her laugh, how to kiss her into forgetting the past. For a while, she thought maybe love had returned to her life in a different form. Then the womb stayed silent. And everything changed. The family's cruelty stopped being whispers and became action. They woke her before dawn daily to fetch water and scrub floors with bare hands. Her plate was placed last, sometimes empty. They seized her phone so she couldn't call outsiders to spoil their home. They locked her out of the house at night when Obinna traveled. They dragged her to herbalists who burned her skin with hot leaves and forced bitter liquids down her throat until she fainted. They shaved her hair roughly, claiming it would free her womb. Once, when she collapsed from exhaustion, Obinna's mother stepped over her body and said, "A barren woman must work twice as hard to earn her stay." Obinna watched it all. Worse, he joined them. He stopped touching her gently. He came home smelling of perfume that wasn't hers. When she confronted him, he slapped her. "If you were a complete woman, I wouldn't need others," he said coldly. Still, Amara endured. Because hope, once planted, is stubborn. Then came the hospital visit. The doctor studied her results carefully and smiled. "You are healthy," he said. "There is nothing wrong with you." Then his voice softened. "Your husband cannot father children. It is permanent." Amara felt something inside her collapse and clear. Years of torture. For a lie. When she confronted Obinna, his face hardened. "You think I didn't know?" he snapped. "Would you have married me if I told you? At least you served your purpose." That night, he beat her when she said she was leaving. She left anyway, bleeding, shaking, but free. Amara rebuilt herself slowly. She found work. She found peace. She learned that survival itself was an act of courage. And then she met Daniel. Daniel loved her gently, deliberately. He didn't rush her touch. He didn't raise his voice. He listened, really listened, when she spoke. When she told him everything, he held her and cried for her pain. "You will never suffer like that again," he promised. And he meant it. Daniel pampered her in ways she never knew existed. He cooked for her, massaged her tired feet, left love notes where she least expected them. He celebrated her strength and protected her softness. He made her feel treasured, not tested. When he married her, it was not to prove anything, but to honor her. Their home was quiet, warm, and full of laughter. And when Amara became pregnant, Daniel worshipped the ground she walked on. He spoke to her womb every night. He carried her like she was fragile joy itself. He reminded her daily, "You were never barren. You were just in the wrong hands." When she finally held her child, Amara cried, not in pain, but in victory. The same people who once broke her could no longer reach her. She had love. She had peace. She had a life that bloomed beautifully at last.